crescent is the Mediterranean Sea, Mesopotamia, Euphrates River, Tigris River, and Sumer.
Good. Okay, the Assyrian Empire.
The Assyrian Empire is the Red Sea in the Persian Gulf, Caspian Sea, and then the Black Sea, and Babylon.
Okay. The Hebrew Empire.
The Hebrew Empire is Judah and Israel, Jordan River and Dead Sea, Phoenicia and Sea of Galilee.
And where's Phoenicia? Good. Okay. The Hittite Empire.
The Hittite Empire is Hattusa, Asia Minor, Arabian Desert, and Cyprus.
Good. Okay, the Egyptian Empire.
The Egyptian Empire is Egypt and the Nile River. Yeah. Upper Lower Egypt and the Nile River Delta. Yeah.
Very good. Okay. Ancient Greece.
Ancient Greece geography is Greece and the Aegean Sea, Macedonia and Crete and Rhodes.
Okay. Very good. The Roman Empire.
The Roman Empire is Hispania and Gaul and Germania, Alexandria and Carthage. That's the Roman Empire. Yes, sir.
Good. Okay. Indus River.
Indus River, Ganges River, Himalayas, Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, Great Indian Desert.
China.
Geography in China is Mongolia, Yellow Sea, Yellow River, Yangtze River, Beijing.
Japan.
Japan is Kyoto, Tokyo, Mount Fuji, Pacific Ocean, Sea of Japan.
Byzantine Empire.
Byzantine Empire is Constantinople, Rome, Athens, Ephesus, Antioch.
Okay. The Muslim Empire.
The Muslim Empire is Mecca, Medina, Baghdad, Damascus, and Tours, Syria.
Good. And where was Damascus?
Damascus,
Good. And Tours?
Syria.
Good. Western Africa.
Western Africa, Atlantic Ocean, Senegal River, Niger River, Sahara Desert, and Ivory Coast.
Ancient Africa.
Ancient Africa, ancient Ghana, ancient Mali, Western Sahara, Fez and Tangier. That's ancient Africa.
Good. Middle East.
Middle East, Israel, Sinai, Peninsula, Suez Canal, Cairo, and Gaza Strip.
And where's Israel?
No, sorry, Israel.
Good. Okay. Good job. African waters.
African waters are Congo River and Lake Victoria, Lake Victoria, Zambezi River, Orange Orange River, African water.
African countries.
African countries are Ethiopia, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and South Africa, and Madagascar.
Okay. Mesoamerica regions.
Gulf of Mexico, Yucatan Peninsula, home of the Olmecs and Mayans and Aztec civilizations. That's Mesoamerica geography.
Okay. Good.
Mesoamerica geography is Mexico City, Chichen Itza, Lake Texcoco, and Maya Oaxaca.
Where was Oaxaca?
Right here. The Aztec civilization.
Good. Dominion of Canada.
Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick, Nova Scotia.
Okay.
Now let me just say all these.
Hold on, I think we have Canadian waters.
Canadian waters are Great Bear Lake, Great Slave Lake, Hudson Bay, Baffin Bay, and a Labrador Sea.
Okay.
Okay.
And then, all right, South America.
Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Bolivia, Chile, Argentina, Uruguay, Paraguay, Brazil, British Guiana, Suriname, Guyana.
All right. And then North Atlantic.
North Atlantic is Greenland, Iceland, Denmark Strait, Davis Strait.
Greenland, Iceland, where was it? Denmark?
Denmark, Davis Strait.
Where's the Denmark Strait?
Right here.
Sorry, I didn't see. And Davis Strait? Perfect. All right. Geography is good. Okay, what do you want to move on to next?
Let's go with, what do you think? What's the second hardest?
Timeline or map?
Let's go with that.
All right. All right. All right.
Did you already go?
Ones.
Oh.
You count the ones.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17,
Use
18.
15. Good. And the twos?
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, and 30.
Good. And skip count the threes.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30, 33, 36, 39, 42, and 45.
Good. And the fours?
4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, and 42.
Keep going.
48, 52, 56, and 60.
Good. And
5,
fives?
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75.
Sixes?
6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, 54, 60, 66, 72, 78, 84, 90.
Good. Sevens?
7, 14, 21, 28, 35, 42, 49, 56, 63, 70, 77, 84, 91, 98, 105,
Eights?
8, 16, 24, and 32, 40, 48, 56, 64, 72, 80, 88, and 96, 104, 112, 120,
Nines?
9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, 63, 72, 81, and 90, 99, 108, 117, 126, 135,
Tens?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150.
Good. Elevens?
11, 22, 33, 44, 55, 66, 77, 88, 99, 110, 121, 132, 144, 43, 154, 165,
12.
12, 24, 36, 48, 60, 72, 84, 96, 108, 120, 132, 144, 156, 168, 180.
Good. 13s.
13, 26, 39, 52, 65, 78, 91, 104, 117, 130, 143, 156, 169, 182, 195.
Good job. 14s.
14, 28, 42, 56, 70, 84, 90, 112, 126, 40, 154, 168, 182, 196, 196, 210,
Good. 15s.
50, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, 105, 120, 135, 160, 150, 165, 180, 195, 210, 225.
And the squares.
1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, 54,
Not 54.
64, 81, 100, 121, 144, 169, 196, 225.
Cubes.
1, 4, 9, 1, 8, 27, 64, 125, 216, 343, 512, 729, 1,000, 1,331, 1,728, 2,197, 2,001, 2,720, 44, 3,307,
Good. Teaspoons and tablespoons.
3 teaspoons equal 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons equal 1 fluid ounce. 3 teaspoons equal 1 tablespoon. 2 tablespoons equal 1 fluid ounce.
Liquid equivalents.
2.54.
No. Liquid.
Wait. 8 fluid ounces equal 1 cup. 2 cups equal 1 pint. 2 pints equal 1 quart. 4 quarts equal 1 gallon.
Linear equivalents.
2.55 centimeters equal 1 inch, and 12 inches equal 5,280 feet equal 1 mile, and 1 kilometer equals 5 feet, so 1 mile.
Metric measurements.
10 millimeters equal 1 centimeter. 100 centimeters equal 1 meter. 1,000 meters equals 1 kilometer.
Good. Areas.
Area of rectangle equals length times width. The area of square equals length of the side square of square. The area of triangle equals 1/2 base times height. Area of circle equals pi times the radius square, and the circumference of a circle equals 2 times pi times the radius. Geometry. We've learned our geometry.
Good. The associative law.
The associative law for addition is parenthesis a plus b and parenthesis plus c equals a.
Try again. The associative law.
Law for addition is parenthesis a plus b and parenthesis plus c equals a plus parenthesis b plus c and parenthesis.
Good.
The associative law for multiplication is a times.
No. Try again. Associative
Associative law for
multiplication.
is a
What does it start with?
is parenthesis a plus b
No, get that. No,
and plus
we're on
a
time.
times c and
Whoa,
parenthesis.
start over. Associative law for multiplication.
Is parenthesis a times b and parenthesis times c equals a times parenthesis b times c and parenthesis.
Good. Had forgotten that parenthesis. Commutative law.
The commutative law for addition is parenthesis.
No, not commutative.
Oh yeah, a plus b equals b plus a. The commutative law for multiplication is a times b equals b times C
A times B
equals B times A.
the distributive law.
The distributive law states A plus parenthesis A times parenthesis B plus C and parenthesis equals A times B plus A times C.
Good. The identity law.
The identity law for addition states A plus 0 still equals A. The identity law for multiplication states that A times 1 still equals A.
Awesome. Math's done. What subject do you want to do? Timeline.
Age of ancient empires, creation to the circle 450 AD, creation and the fall, the flood and the Tower of Babel, Mesopotamia and Sumer, Egyptians, 3000 BC, 3000 BC, in this river valley civilization by Noah's and Mycenaeans, 7 wonders of the ancient world, patriarchs of Israel, 2000 BC, 2000 BC. Early Hittites, Canaanites, Cush, Assyrians, Babylonians, China, Shanks, Hinduism in India, Phoenicians, and the alphabet, almost to Mesoamerica. Israel divided. Israel, like Exodus, desert, wandering, Israel, hungers and judges, Greek Dark Ages, Israel's United Kingdom. 1000 BC, 1000 BC, early Native Americans. Israel divides into 2 kingdoms, Homer and Hesiod, founded by Romulus and Remus. Israel falls to Assyria, Assyria falls to Babylon. Lao-Tzu, Confucius, and Buddha. Judah falls to Babylon, temple destroyed. Babylon falls to Persia. Choose a turn and rebuild the temple. Woohoo! Roman Republic, Golden Age of Greece, Peloponnesian Wars. Persia falls to Alexander the Great. India's Mauryan Empire. Mines of Mesoamerica. Punic Wars. Rome conquers Greece. India's Mauryan.
Rome
conquers Greece. Roman dictator Julius Caesar, Caesar Augustus, and the Pax Romana. John the Baptist, Jesus the Messiah. Year 180, year 180, year 180. Pentecost from the early church. Persecution spreads the gospel. Herod's temple destroyed by Titus. Diocletian divides the Roman Empire. Constantine legalizes Christianity. India's Gupta dynasty. Council of Nicaea. Augustine of Hippo. Jerome completes a Vulgate. Visigoths sack Rome. The Middle Ages, circa 450 to circa 1500. Council of Chalcedon. Western Roman Empire falls to barbarians. 580. Byzantine Emperor Justinian, Benedict, and monasticism. Mohammed founds Islam. Saint in early Ghani in Africa. Franks defeat Muslims at the Battle of Tours. Golden Age of Islam. Ooh. Vikings raid and trade. Japan's Heian period. Charlemagne crowned Emperor of Europe. Alfred the Great of England. Eric the Red Leaf Erikson. Norse explorers. Vladimir the First of Kiev. Byzantine Emperor Basil II. 1080. East-West schism of the church. Human conquest and feudalism in Europe. The Crusades. Zimbabwe. In early Mali and Africa. Aztecs, Mesoamerica. Francis of Assisi and Thomas Aquinas. Japan shoguns. Incas of South America. Genghis Khan rules the Mongols. England's Magna Carta. Ottoman Empire. Marco Polo journey to China, the 100 Years' War, and Black Death, the Renaissance, China's Ming Dynasty. Dun, 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 dun. Age of Information. Age of Absolute. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. 1580. 1580. Protestant.
Age of is right.
Age of Indus. Age of non-enlightenment. Age of Age of 1580.
I don't think it's 1500 AD yet. China's Ming Dynasty.
Age of Indus. Ming Dynasty. I feel like it's enlightenment. Industry. Information. Absolute monarch. China's Ming Dynasty. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't that what the trade? Didn't you say the first one was industry or information?
Age of is correct.
There was an E in there. I feel like it started with an E. Age of Enlightened.
That's the second E. What's the first one? Age of.
Age of got this. I got the second one. Age of. What was the second one I said?
Enlightenment.
No, the second. Enlightenment. That starts with an E.
E-N.
Enlightenment.
What's before that?
Industry.
Industries later. Industries.
Age of. Oh. Age of China's Ming Dynasty.
Let's go back to Genghis Khan.
The Mongols, England, Magna Carta, Ottoman Empire, Marco Polo, to China, used war in Black Death, Renaissance, China's Ming Dynasty. Dun, 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 dun. Age of Exploration, circa 1400 to circa 1800. Protestant.
No. They're exploring, so. Age of exploration.
Circa something something, circa something something. No, it's not Hudson's Bay. We're exploring.
Age of exploration.
Circa something something, circa something. Here, China's Ming Dynasty, Age of Exploration, circa 1400 to circa 1800. They're exploring.
Don't worry about that. Just
told me that.
Okay. Age of exploration.
Age of exploration. Prince Henry found School of Navigation, slave trade in Africa, Gutenberg's printing press, Shanghai in Africa, Tsar Ivan the Great of Russia, Spanish Inquisition, Columbus sails to the Caribbean. Bum bum. 1580, Protestant.
Before that, right? Before that. Columbus
Sails to the Caribbean. 1580, Age of absolute monarchs. Circa something something, circa something something. Protestant Reformation. Spanish conquistadors in the Americas. Towns of the Christian religion. Council of Trent. Baroque period of the arts. Japan's isolation. Jamestown and Plymouth Colony founded. Age of Enlightenment. Circa something something to circa something. Hudson's Bay Company. First grade awakening. Classical period of the arts. The 7 Years' War. Age of Industry, circa 1750, circa 1969. James Cook sails to Australia and Antarctica. American Revolution and General George Washington. Madison's Constitution and the Bill of Rights. French Revolution, the Second Great Awakening, Louisiana Purchase and Lewis and Clark Expedition, Napoleon, crowned Emperor of France, liberation of South America, the War of 1812, the Missouri Compromise, immigrants flocked to America, the Monroe Doctrine, the Romantic period of the arts, Cherokee Trail of Tears, U.S. westward expansion. Marx publishes the Communist Manifesto, the Compromise of 1850, and the Dred Scott decision. U.S. restores trade with Japan. British Queen Victoria rule over India. Darwin publishes Origin of Species. Lincoln's War between the states. Reconstruction of the southern state. Dominance of Canada. Otto von Bismarck unifies Germany. Boer wars in Africa. The Spanish-American War. The Progressive Era. Australia becomes a Commonwealth. Mexican Revolution. World War I and President Wilson. Lenin and the Bolshevik Revolution in Russia. U.S. evangelist. Billy Graham. Modern period of the arts, the Great Depression, and the New Deal, World War II, and President Franklin D. Roosevelt, Stalin of the USSR, the Captain Massacre, the United Nations formed, the Cold War, Gandhi and India's independence, Jewish state established, Malcolm's victory in China, North Atlantic Treaty Organization, the Korean War, Martin Luther King Jr. and Civil Rights Movement, Jim and Elizabeth Elliot, missionaries to Ecuador, the Antarctic Treaty, the Vietnam War, U.S. astronauts walk on the moon, Age of Information and Globalization, circa 1970 to the present, Watergate, President Nixon resigned, fall of communism in Eastern Europe, the European Union formed, apartheid abolished in South Africa, 2080, September 11, 2001, rising tide of freedom, timeline, harder, timeline.
And U.S. presidents.
Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, and Monroe. Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, and Taylor. Fillmore, Pierce, Buchanan, and Lincoln, Johnson, Grant, and Hayes. Garfield, Arthur, Cleveland, Harrison, Cleveland, McKinley, Roosevelt, Taft, Wilson, Harding, Hoover, Roosevelt, Truman, Eisenhower, Kennedy, Johnson, Nixon, Ford, Carter, Reagan, Bush, and Clinton. Bush, 2 more to say. Barack Obama, Donald Trump. It's for him we pray.
Good job. Timeline is done. All right. What do you
I almost messed up.
What do you want to do next? You want to do an easy one?
What do you? No, I'm gonna get all the hard ones out of the way.
Well, either science or history are both the longest ones.
Let's do science.
Okay. What are the classification of living things?
God, he made all living things in classification. He made Dominic Kingdom by class or the family's genus species.
What are the kingdoms of living things?
Amelia, plantae, fungi, protista, archaea, bacteria.
What are some parts of an animal cell?
So parts of an animal cell are nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, and Golgi bodies inside our membrane. The parts of the plant cell is nucleus, cytoplasm, vacuole, mitochondria, and Golgi bodies inside membrane.
And what else?
Cell wall.
What are the major groups of invertebrates?
The major groups of invertebrates are sponges, single-cell animals, fowlers, rabbits, segments, or mollusks. These are arthropods.
What are the major groups of vertebrates?
Fish, amphibians, reptiles, mammals, birds.
Okay. What are some ways animals reproduce?
By birth, experimentations, button.
What are some types of seed plants?
Dicot conifer.
What are some parts of a plant?
Leaf stems, roots.
What are some leaf shapes?
Linear, oval, lobed, cleft, needle-like, scale-like.
What are some parts of a flower?
Petal, stamen, anther, pistil, sepal.
What are some plant systems?
Photosynthesis, respiration, and transpiration.
What are some parts of the geosphere?
Core, mantle, crust, hydrosphere, biosphere, atmosphere.
What are 3 kinds of rock?
Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous.
What is each continent's highest mountain?
Everest 8 in Asia, Aconcagua in South America, Denali in North America, Kilimanjaro in Africa, Abruce in Europe, Kosciuszko in Australia, and Vincent Massive in Antarctica.
What are 4 kinds of volcanoes?
Active, intermittent, dormant state.
What are some parts of a volcano?
Magma, vents, lava, crater, gases.
What are 4 types of ocean floor?
Continental shelf, abyssal plain, mid-ocean, rim trench.
What are some ocean zones?
Epipelagic, methopelagic, mesopelagic, abyssal pelagic.
What are some parts of the atmosphere?
Troposphere. What parts of the atmosphere are the troposphere and the stratosphere, mesosphere, thermosphere, and exosphere?
What are 5 circles of latitude?
Longitude.
No. What are 5 circles of latitude?
Arctic Circle, Tropical Cancer, Equator, Tropical Capricorn, Antarctic Circle, Cold War Stationary Ecliptic.
What are those?
Those are
Some types of weather fronts.
Yes.
What
I
are
don't need to say that, right?
No, but you got to be able to answer it. What are some types of clouds?
Cumulus, stratus, cirrus, cumulus, stratocumulus.
Good. What are some markings on the globe?
Latitude and longitude, prime meridian and degrees, northern and southern hemisphere. Next hardest.
Yeah. Good job.
I know,
All right.
but where's the next hardest?
I'd say they're all about the same for you. History's just longest.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay.
I'm not sure what the first.
Tell me the commandments 1 through 5.
Thou shalt have no other gods before, not make unto any graven image, not take the name of the Lord thy God. Remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy, honor thy father and mother thy day, baby look upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. These are the words of my God, thou shalt not murder, not commit adultery, not steal, not bear false witness against thy neighbor, and not covet. Greek Roman gods, Zeus, Jupiter, Hera, Juno, Ares, Aphrodite, Venus, Hermes, Mercury, Athena, Minerva, Poseidon, Neptune.
Good. Tell me about the 7 wonders of the ancient world.
7 wonders of the ancient world are the pyramids of Giza, Hanging Gardens of Babylon, Temple of Artemis at Ephesus, Statue of Zeus at Olympus, Mausoleum at Halicarnassus, Pharaoh's Lighthouse in Alexandria, Colossus of Rhodes.
Tell me about the Romans.
The Roman Republic came the Roman Empire when Augustus was crowned emperor. In 27 BC, this was followed by the Pax Romana. In 82-86, the empire divided into Western and Eastern Empire until Germanic barbarians defeated the Western Empire in AD 476.
Good. Tell me about some ancient Greeks.
Homer, a famous poet, Pythagoras, a famous mathematician, Socrates, a famous philosopher, and Archimedes, a famous inventor. Shaped Western ideas, ancient Greece were among the first democracies.
Tell me about Hinduism and Buddhism in India.
Hinduism developed around 300 BC and is known for karma, reincarnation, and the caste system. Buddhism, founded in the 6th century BC, Buddhism teaches self-denial as the path to enlightenment.
Good. Tell me about the age of imperialism.
During the age of imperialism, the British established rule over India in 1858, and Queen Victoria was declared Empress of India in 1877. Before his assassination in 1948, Mohandas Gandhi led the passive resistance movement which helped win India's independence.
Good. Tell me about Lao Tzu and Confucius in China.
Around the 6th century BC, Lao Tzu founded Taoism with 10 signs of harmony with nature, and Confucius taught compassion and obedience. And that is all from Lao Tzu and Confucius in China.
Tell me about Japan's Heian period.
Around 794, Japan's emperors moved to Heian, present-day Kyoto. Heian period ended in 12th century when civil war gave control to military commanders called shoguns, and a feudal system where knights called samurai protected wealthy landowners.
Tell me about Emperor Constantine and the Byzantine Empire.
History. Emperor Constantine stopped the persecution of Christians in the Eastern Roman Empire. In AD 330, he moved the capital to Byzantium and renamed it Constantinople. Emperor Justinian's code became model for legal system. Byzantine Empire lasted until Ottoman Turks captured Constantinople in 1453.
Tell me about the Muslim Empire.
In 622, Islam was founded in the Arabian Peninsula by Muhammad, who worshipped Allah. Mecca is the holy city of Islam. During the 1400s, the Ottoman Turks was the Muslim Empire.
Good. Tell me about the Kush.
The Kush mined gold along the Nile River from 2000 BC to 8350. The Berber traded gold, iron, and salt in the desert.
Tell me about trade in Africa.
In 700, Ghana was known as land of gold. A nation took control of the gold trade in 1240 and established Timbuktu as the center of trade, culture, and learning. By the mid-1400s, the wealthy and powerful Songhai Empire controlled trade in Western Africa. In the 1400s, Prince Henry of Portugal founded a school of navigation, and his work advanced European exploration and trade, including the slave trade.
Okay. Tell me about the civilizations of Mesoamerica.
Olmecs Mayans and the Aztecs. Olmecs Mayans. Yes, 3 of the advanced civilizations of America from 1200 BC to 8350.
80 what?
1500 were the Olmecs Mayans and the Aztecs.
Tell me about the Aztecs.
The Aztecs used pyramids and rituals of human sacrifice. Their civilization began twofold. Herman Cortez of Spain defeated Moctezuma II in 1519.
Tell me about the mound builders.
Circa 1000 BC to 8350.
To 80 what? Circa 1000.
1000 BC to 300. Circa 1000 BC to 1453. North American map and civilization were the Adena, the Hopewell, and the Mississippians.
Good. Tell me about the Anasazi.
The Anasazi of the southwestern United States built adobe villages encased on the side of cliff from 500 BC to AD 1200.
Tell me about the Mexican Revolution.
Circa 1910, the Mexican Revolution. Pancho Villa and Emiliano Zapata fought the Federales for London liberty. Yeah, for London liberty.
Tell me about the exploration of Canada.
John Cameron and Samuel Navigation plans explored Canada and the St. Lawrence River. Creation of the Hudson's Bay Company in 1670 eventually led to war between Britain and France. The maple leaf is a symbol of Canada.
Tell me about.
Looks like there's a thunderstorm.
I know. Tell me about the British North American Act.
1 minute. Do you think there's going to be a tornado?
I think we're okay. Of 1867.
In 1867, the British North America Act 1867 established the Dominion of Canada. Canadians gained total independence from Britain in 1982. French is spoken in the province of Quebec.
And tell me about the liberation of South America.
In the early 1800s, San Martin of Argentina, they fought. O'Higgins of Chile and Bolivar of Venezuela, they fought to liberate South America from Spain in the early 1800s. They fought.
Tell me about the Portuguese Empire.
When Napoleon threatened the Portuguese Empire, King John VI fled to Brazil. His son Dom Pedro I declared Brazil independent in 1822.
Good job. All right. English or Latin?
Let's do Latin. I feel like that's harder.
Okay. Latin. Noun cases. Noun cases.
Nominative, subject, genitive, possessed. Dative and director, accusative, direct of the relative is the object of the preposition. I am a singular first declension. I are Isasis. I am Isasis. I are Isasis. Plural. Second plural first declension.
Second declension.
A bit.
Second declension.
Usui. Usiuma. Plural. Second declension.
Oh, what was that?
Singular second declension. Eormisosis. 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 Plural second declension.
Third declension.
Versus EMA. Versus EMA. Versus EMA. Singular fifth
Singular.
third declension. Ace ibis ace ibis ibis plural third declension.
Okay, fourth declension.
Ibis
Us is right.
Singular fourth declension. Ibis plural fourth declension.
Fifth declension.
After this, let's go play outside.
Fifth declension.
H-A-A-M-A, H-A-A-M-A, H-A-A-M-A. Singular fifth declension. H-A-M-A-S, 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 H-A-M-A-S. Plural fifth declension.
Good. And last one is English. Okay. English. What is a preposition?
A preposition relates a noun or a pronoun to another word about across, after, against, along, mid, among, around, at, top, before, behind, below, beneath, beside, between, beyond, behind, concerning, down, during, use, at, for, from, in, inside, to, like, near, above, on, to, outside of a patch, regarding, six, through, to, toward, under, beneath, until, up, upon, with, and without.
Good. Okay. Compound prepositions.
Compound prepositions according to, in addition to, of, stuff, word, front, of, but instead of.
A helping verb.
A helping verb helps another verb. A start action being or existence to just has, have, had, make, must, might, should, could, would, shall, will, can.
Good. Okay. A linking verb.
A linking verb makes sound discerned by joining two words, feel, become, remain, taste, seem, appear, look, and sound, stay, smell, grow, and all the forms of being. To be, am, or is, was, for being, been. To be is both the helping and the linking verb.
Good. And you're done.
Yay!
You did it.
100%.
You sure did.